Right, time to tackle the greenhouse. And just to try and clear down the side a bit. I'm not going to cut the lavatoria yet until I'm sure there's no nests in it. But I just need to cut it back a bit, and I want to clear down the side and try and get to some of these plants. Like there's a climbing jasmine here. I want to make sure that's okay. But I've got to get the bramble off, and I want to clear around the side and clear this. And probably tidy up in there as well. The greenhouse is going to need some work. Look at that down the back. So I can see hollyhocks now. And what's happened is this main tree is dropping. Can you see new trees in? There's one here, there's a new one there, there's one I'm digging out here, there's loads of new ones here. But this is all brambles that I'm cutting off round here. There's still brambles along the top. But I've cleared down this side a little bit. And look. Look at the amount of weeds I've got. But look, you can see down the side. What I've got to do now is move this so I can get round the other side. So let me just stand. Yeah. A little bit of light weeding. But I can see down the back. I'm going to try and not store any of this wood down the sides. I want to try and keep round the greenhouse clear. It just makes it easier to stay on top of it. So I'm going to leave the main bit of tree, but I want to get all of the new bits out. Look, you can see there's light now through there. So these new ones at the front that are pressing against the fence, they need to come out. Because there is other stuff in here. I mean, it is nice. I'm going to give at least half of this bed to this, because with the fences here, anything planted low you can't see. So it does suit the bed. But there's hollyhocks, there's poppies, there's jasmine in here. I don't want the bed just completely swamped, and it'll knock my fences down if I don't sort it. So, right, let's start bagging up some of these weeds. One building bag, 2 buckets of weeds, another building bag, and you can see the front is now looking a lot clearer, and down the side. I was just about to go and start clearing around the back of the greenhouse. So I need to get all of this out so I can get to that last bramble. But I've kind of been distracted by this clematis. The old dead stuff from last year needs cutting gently off, and then this needs training up. So I'm going to do that first so I don't damage it, pulling all of this out. So I need to find somewhere else to store these. I'm going to wash all the pots and get rid of some because I don't need them all. Clear this table. But you can see now, I can almost get all the way around. These old tiles and broken plates I've been keeping for mosaic, I'm going to drag those down onto the patio because that's where I'll probably need them. I need to dig out some of this bramble base, but look, you can see that I can nearly get all the way around. And I think really I need to keep this pretty clear around the back, otherwise it just keeps getting full of brambles. So I need to bag all of these brambles up now. Go on, Roo, don't step on the thorns. and just finish tidying up. So that's a really good start to the greenhouse tidy. So you can see how many brambles were just round the back. Lavatoria, I've just put 3 branches into pots just to see if they'll carry on growing. Let's just see, because if they do, I'm going to plant them on the front drive once I've cleared a space, because they'll be really pretty ways to block off traffic. But it's nice to see the greenhouse roof clear again. I've just noticed, look at this growing up through the fence. So I'm not cutting into the main tree, I'm just cutting into these other ones that have grown and are encroaching on this fence. Look, if I leave that, that's going to split the fence. So you're beginning to see some light in there. You see the patio's a mess. Now, I've always thought this was Lavatoria, but I've looked again and it's actually Mallow. I don't know whether Mallow is another name for Lavatoria. I'm going to have to check it out. So I checked, and Lavatoria are called mallows or tree mallows, and better still, they're really good for bees, so that's a plus. I've unearthed the Sweet William. I think there's a foxglove down there. I can see how well the climbing jasmine's doing. That was a tiny cut-in from a friend. It didn't do anything for 2 years. And then last year it suddenly took off, and this year it's all the way up. I get it to focus. It's all the way up here. The grass I love for a structure, but there's 2 of them. I might try and dig one out. In the middle of this cage there's a poppy, and I think that might be it coming up. So hopefully now it's got more light, it will be okay. So there's a good half of the bed here that I can use for planting, and I think I'm going to keep this bit with the Lavatoria because it really flowers and it's beautiful. I even like it hanging over. I just need to check that it's not going to damage the fence, but it also protects my wall a little bit from the rain, which is good. Just makes a nice little secret corner down there. So you know, all of that will be a mass of pink flowers, so it seems a shame not to keep it. It looks way better. 2 big building bags full of weeds, probably enough to fill another bag as well, but way better. Right, we've had a week of rain and I've come back out to try and finish off into his secret garden after a week of rain. I had to put a old pallet to block off down there because the second I cleared, Rupert managed to get round the back of the greenhouse and to poo all over the secret garden. But the disaster I've had this week is I piled up all the junk there and then haven't been able to get back out for a week, and it's kind of half killed the grass, so that's a disaster. So I've just chucked it all over there for now. I need to put the dogs away and clear a space up to the trampoline and go and put all the bits of wood up at the trampoline. But before I do that, I've just cleared all the pots out. I'm going to weed this little bit. I'm going to brush this table down. And although it's pretty pooped, it's just a potting table. So I've got some purple paint. I've got some new brushes for the season. I'm going to clean it off, paint the table, and sort the pots out and put the pots back neat. So, dogs, you 2 can go out. It's driving me mad today. Go on. Oh, straight over all the plants. Thanks, Rupert. Right, let's sort this table out. So there's one purple table. I love that. Look, it matches the trellis now, although the trellis probably needs an extra coat as well. But I'm not dressed for it. I need to go and put my gardening stuff on, really. So I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to sort all the pots underneath, reduce them down, just get a nice little tidy pot storage underneath there. So after I painted the table, the heavens opened again for another half a week. But look at this in a week. Look at that. That's mad, isn't it? And this plant as well. And the oxeye daisies have opened. And so have poached eggplant. Look, all the oxeye daisies are open. Can't get through there because I've been clearing around the greenhouse. And look, the purple table, look, it's looking great. What else? Oh yeah, look. I said I wasn't sure what they were, but aren't they absolutely gorgeous? Let me go around. They're irises. And I just for the life of me can't remember where I got them from. Oh my gosh, I'm sure this is ragwort. Forget-me-nots. Oh my gosh, look at these. How beautiful are they? Oh my gosh, those are gorgeous. We've got strawberries opening in there. I haven't cleared out any of these beds yet. We've got feverfew. So I'm certain that's feverfew, which will be white. All the oxeye daisies are here. There's another load of oxeye daisies there. Oh, it's so exciting. Don't know what that is. Dead hydrangea. I just cannot seem to grow hydrangeas. A buddleia that needs planting. I don't know what that is. Oh my gosh, that is a dahlia coming up. Awesome. Look at all of this. None of this has been weeded yet. Honestly, I don't know how anybody keeps on top of gardens so they're all beautiful. I just do not know. Now, in this bed here, although they're getting nibbled by something, I'm going to go and get some eggshells and put around here. But these are dahlias, I think, coming up from last year. I haven't seen my wild geranium coming up, which is a shame. Oh, we've got flowers coming up here, look. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at the madness of my garden. It's crazy. Right, I've come out today because I want to tidy up the greenhouse. Let me show you the table. Oh, a feather. Yay. But look, I sorted out all the pots underneath. All of this needs to be got rid of. Rupert, go out. And painted the table, so that looks so much better. Oxeye daisies are opening in here. Look at all the granny's bonnets. Look at them all. Look at them all. They are so beautiful. Look at the colours. Oh, look, this firework plant is beginning to open. What else? Oh, look at the water on the lupins. How beautiful is that? Yes, it's all looking fantastic. Well, I think it's looking fantastic. I know it looks a god-awful mess as well, but it doesn't stop it from looking fantastic too. Look, the hostas are opening. You can see why I need to dig this one out, because the hosta's open and it gets hidden underneath. I need to get the dead off this because there's new growth coming up there. The other clematis, oh, it's here. Look, it needs stringing up. Okay, I need to come out and do that. And this little fuchsia bush here is getting the first plants off. Okay, right, let's stop spoiling the garden tour by showing you plants. Let's stick to what I came out to do, which is to tidy up the greenhouse. So there is the greenhouse tidy. Spare wood. Now these are the cross pieces from the pallet, or the pallets that I split, which I'm making that wall the other side on the patio with. So these are in here to keep them dry, and I've made a little shelf just for now. All my garden tools, I've sorted out some of the pots. All the seeds that are in here are sorted. There's more pots under there. Tools are there. Where the dahlia are coming up and they're getting nibbled. I've just got some eggshells that I've been collecting in the kitchen, and those are just around there. So just as I use eggs, I just crush and wash the eggshells, put them in a little bowl, and then bring them out to the garden wherever they're needed, because I don't like using slug pellets or pesticides or anything in the garden. So there you go. So you can see down there, we can get round the back. The table's been painted, greenhouse is tidy. Still haven't finished weeding in here. Still loads of jobs here. There's a few more pots there to sort, but you can see I can get down the back. This is all sorted. So it's a lot tidier. And I'm going to leave it there for this garden diary entry. Rain did stop play. I was hoping to have all of this bed weeded and all of that bed over there, but like I said, we've literally had sort of 8, 9, 10 days of torrential rain non-stop, so we haven't quite got that far, but that's massively better. Still got the glass to sort out in there, the 2 missing panels, but there you go. I'm going to leave it at that for my garden diary for now. The greenhouse one, the one with the messy greenhouse. So thanks guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.